the sunset. The day is ending.
Oh, Higgs invaded the Magellan last time. But tomorrow got the better of him, and we saw how he is just a projection on top of a ghost mech, Ghost Higgs, whatever you Mecha Higgs or whatever Doorman called it. He stopped the Magellan, sort of traversing through the tar, so we are stranded here now. So I'm going to just carry on with the main quest for a bit until we've revealed a bit more of the map. Because I'm feeling a bit disheartened over our road network. It's proving quite the ordeal. I need to craft a brand new backpack cover, right? And we need to get some chemicals from somewhere. Right. Let's go to the bridge, see what Tarman says the damage is.
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Tarman.
He came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect. Form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
I'm
Okay.
excited to head out. So excited.
Where the hell are you going?
Oh, there's Fragile.
What?
Okay. Let's get going.
Are we transporting them?
Hey, be safe out there.
No, Fragile's driving.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
Aren't we in the middle of the mountains?
You two be alright?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Bye.
Okay. No.
Sam,
Oh.
although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again.
Yes.
Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot.
You could have just said
Though
that.
you need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage.
You already said that.
During this period, you'll need to operate without our support.
You just said it again.
Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs.
I just saw that.
And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship.
I saw that
We
too.
also like to improve the ship's arsenal as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that.
Second time
I
you've said
say
that.
this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just going to take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
Oh my god! All the interested people drive off and we're stuck with you. Honest. Where is this? Okay, we're in a bit of an awkward... Wait, where are we? Oh, we need to recover cargo. Damn. That is not easy to get to. At all. It's it is within the net. We are within the network though, and so is that cargo. So we could potentially keep connecting the zipline network, although we're running out of chiral bandwidth. Right, so let's just sort out what we're carrying here, because we're obviously carrying way too much stuff. The assault rifle was actually way better than the machine gun, right? We want everything in the backpack, more or less. Don't need that. There's no point carrying this either, because it just gets ruined in the snow. Right, everything else is more or less alright. We just need 3 more blood bags. Get rid of that. Right. And then grenade. I want to... And then I think I put the other grenades in here, right? Yeah, so we want EX grenades because they're very useful. Right, that works. Yeah, we're probably going to want to take some stuff with us. We're going to need the Boca skeleton and the oxygen mask. I'm going to actually carry the boost skeleton with us. Right. Stuff that doesn't matter, so floating carrier, we can offload, that frees up a bunch of space. We can stick the PCC on the tool rack, then everything else is covered. Bosh! Right, breakable cargo, it's 3 smalls, so we should be able to fit this in our backpack cover so it doesn't get damaged by the timefall. Question is, do we try and link up the zipline network like before we even get there? I think that's probably a smart idea, to be honest. I'm just going to take all the PCCs we've got. We've got 4 PCCs. We don't need that. So that's like 2,000 bandwidth. So no point going overboard. Right. So we've got zip lines over here. Oh, it's a BT area. That's okay. I know we're a bit ill-equipped. It might be a boss fight, so... But we can always summon something to help us out. And we've still got the boomerang if things get really bad. So if we wanted to construct this zip line over here, we've got some on this ridge, which would probably be smarter to connect, but it's much harder to get on this ridge. Much, much harder. So, if we went from you, if we go 300 meters, I think there's probably about right. How's the line of sight here? Right. We can wing it from there, I think. And then for us, I think we need to head up this bit here. It might still be too steep, but
commencing route creation.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. We want to go to B2. We probably need the oxygen mask. We got scaffolding. Blimey. I'm only bringing the floating carrier in case we need to use it as a for traversal, really. We can just carry it until then. So we're firmly in whiteout territory here. We're not in need of the oxygen mask just yet. These are electrobiotes, I think. No, chronobiotes. Need to remember to use them when we're trying to capture a BT, I think. I don't know, I think we should maybe use the boost skeleton while we're on blue ground, right? When we get to a hill like this, then yeah, use the Boca, but... Boca skeleton. Whenever I look to the side like this, I can still see subtitles in the game on the OBS screen, so don't think I'm ever missing anything when I'm looking across just to check the recording time and stuff. I can still see things. Electrobiotes, we've only got 4, so we do need to be a little careful. So I'm just thinking of putting the oxygen mask on, but let's not use it until it's absolutely necessary. Our stamina does go down very quick. There's a smudge on my screen. Get off there. I know I shouldn't clean it that way, but I've got no time. It is hot. I'm hoping the view of this mountain cools me down. I don't think I could ever live anywhere hot. I come from a line of cold people. Or people who need to be cold. The Celts are not tropical people, are they? I don't think you get to refill the extra bit of stamina if I ate a chlorobio. Well, I can't see anything. Right, so we're getting towards the dicey bit here. Clearing up a little bit. I think I played the first game through a summer as well, actually. Thinking about it. We can see the sun a bit now. Right, let's start min-maxing our stamina a little bit. Right, so hopefully this is just a regular BT area and not a BT boss, but we'll try and deal with it either way. Right, so we want to get onto the ridge.
God damn, it's cold.
Right, so our other route is up there. Looks climbable. I think. Yeah, this looks climbable. Yes! Right, let's go and get our zip lines built so we can make an easy journey back. Oh, look at the clouds! What? That's amazing. Let's get our oxygen mask on. This uses up all our power, so... Look at the cloud cover! Wow. Oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? With the sunlight on the white snow. Right, so we want to connect this one up to the base camp. If possible. We are in the sunlight, so that should keep our battery topped up. Yeah, so the boost skeleton's just better in general, isn't it? Obviously, general walking is more difficult, but you can jump across massive gaps which probably might be more useful in this area, right? Okay, maybe reached a bit of an impasse here. Oh, that was... God. It's like we made it. Right, now we need to be... Oh, see, that little bit of rock there is part of the problem. But we do need this one here, really. I'll try and get it as... Alright, now what have you told me I can change angle? Yeah, there's the buttons. I didn't realise this at all. Change angle. So you can have it so that it curves around objects. It doesn't just have to be straight. I appreciate that advice, because I noticed that when I was travelling to the inventor, you could take like a curved route. So we might be able to link some of these after all if we can change the curvature of them. Right, we've only got like 4,000 left, chiral bandwidth wise. That's a bit far. So this fella's over here. That's a bit further than I think we can manage with the zip line. But... Right, so we are going to that, like, oh god, old city, that destroyed city. Sort of like where the BT area was in the first game, isn't it? There was sort of like an old city in the mountains where there were loads of BTs. This is my favourite view we've had with the cloud cover like this. Look at that! Unbelievable, Sam.
Hey!
Let's not cause an avalanche. Right, we can still see it just about. I imagine if you change the angle, it probably increases the distance though, so... Okay, we're going a bit higher up than I'm maybe comfortable with here. Let's just get a PCC on the tool, right? Now if I change the angle, I can get to it. It doesn't change the distance away from it we are. That is really cool. I didn't even check how far away we are. It's okay, we're already pretty far. Yeah, running along these ridges is exactly like that opening bit of the game, right? Where they introduce you to the gatequakes, which haven't really been a big factor, if I'm being totally honest. Maybe they had bigger plans for them, but it was too difficult to fully implement. Who knows? My backpack's nearly destroyed already, isn't it? Right, we're nearly at 300. Let's push it as far as we can, though. 10 more meters. Oops. Look, I could take like a really loopy one. That is awesome. Let's do that, that'll be fun.
Process now complete.
Right, I've got 2 more PCCs, and we're going down there, which might be a bit awkward in terms of getting back to the zip line. But who cares? We're going on an adventure. In the words of Bilbo Baggins. Right, so this was much further away. Can we even get up here? Oh! Sam. Don't know how we got up there then. Right, how close are we to the edge of the network? Not even. So what, we've built 2 zip lines, so I can build 2 more. And then maybe just board down from one of these peaks. Oh, shit. It's not too bad on this bit. Now we're actually on the peak. Right, I think we're going to be too close. Yeah. Look at this, dude. This is one of my favourite journeys so far. Because we're not stressing out about the timefall at this point, are we? Is this the highest peak in the game? Or are we about to run into BTs? Is that what you're telling me? Are we at the highest peak in all the realms? No! The highest peak is over by the engineer, so we have been there. I think we've been on that peak, I'm not sure. Need to move a little bit. Fucking cow. Sorry. Can't take any liberties here. No, we're still far too close. Slow down, Sam! Okay. Battery's getting a little low. It's alright. Alright. What are we, about 250? Not quite. Whew. It was still really close. I got that thing on the map again. Right. I think we're going to have to build one here, unfortunately, just because we're dipping down quite a bit now, so... Yeah, let's go with that.
Looking good.
Construction process now complete.
Right, and then, from where we are now...
Commencing route creation.
Yeah, we want to really be on top of this building, I think. Something like that.
Delivery route final.
To build... Shit!
Are you injured, Sam?
Whoops! Hey doodle. Sorry, Lou. I apologise. It's alright, we're going to get on the floating carrier soon. It'll be fun. I promise. I'll probably floating carrier myself into a load of BTs. They're your people, right? Don't know what's happened to the lighting effects here. Right, we need an electrobio.
I got pins and needles.
It's all good. Did all this without a single climbing anchor. The one thing I liked about playing some of the first game on PC was the toggle for the walk. So like when you weren't in a timefall area, I really enjoyed just walking and not... But it can be a little frustrating trying to do it on an analog stick. I was still playing on controller, but you know, you could just press the top walk toggle button on the keyboard and it would lock the controller to walk most of the time. Let's get the other one, the last one on the tool rack. Oh, the Aurora Borealis is back. I wonder what that signifies. Is that the beach? Is that Amelie? Are we even on planet Earth? Right, weather's getting a bit dicey. We need to start making our way down this vertical cliff. Slope, whatever. Yeah, climbing anchor may be required here. I think I've jumped the gun a bit. I think I was supposed to come off a bit further down. Look at the size of the moon! What is happening? Okay, something isn't right here. Is the beach on the moon? Probably. If that's not the thumbnail right there. Wow. Something is happening. think there's a snowy path down here. Sort of. This is some Bloodborne stuff right here. Not that Bloodborne has exclusive use of the moon. But that's unbelievable. Look at it. Does that mean the beach, that the Death Stranding's getting closer? I mean, you did from the beach. You did kind of have a view of Earth, right? I don't know. Has this ever been mentioned about the moon being this close? I'm not sure. I think this is our path down. Let's take this slow. Things aren't looking good down here. I'm hearing noises. This is going to be a BT boss. Damn it. I'm woefully under-equipped. But we've got the extra ammo, right? I think that should see us through. We've got quite a lot of grenades. The boomerang can do damage to BTs. We've got the summon. Just depends whether it's a double boss fight or not. Because these are the same noises as there are by the Tar Lake, so... I'm not sure we need the oxygen mask anymore. Draining our battery. Oh no. Pretty close to maximum range here. We should be able to coast down there on the floating carrier anyway. I'm not picking up any cargo. I mean, what porter dropped this here? What? Come on. Oh, that's going to be in a really crappy spot now. Can't go on a steep slope, so I'm going to need to find a rock. I choose you, rock. We might be able to curve it round here, so... Cool. All right, let's have a sup from the canteen. Remove that. Go to cargo management. Offload the floating carrier. Get this oxygen mask in the backpack. And then if we want to cruise down this slope, it should be okay. Bloody hell, Sam. Oh, materials! Look at all these materials, man. Are these electrobiotes? No, chronobiotes, big hint. Really. This is a BT area, right? I've not made that up. Oh, this looks like a boss arena. Okay, what happened to the BTs?
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Look! BTs. The BT area that appeared as a result of a gatequake. Cargo sometimes washes up from the tar currents here, and the Phantom Smith always keeps an eye on the place. There are currently large numbers of gazers in the area, making it very dangerous to pass through. Are you sure about that? Right, well, now we need to get back up to that zip line.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
And then we basically go back to the observatory and then we cruise down this hill on the floating carrier. Before that though, we need to just rearrange our cargo here, so... Nope, attach to suit, thank you. Attach to suit. And tool rack. Oops. I would like to pick up all these materials, but I think we'd probably need to cruise through here on a vehicle, really, but driving through here is a nightmare. Weird, why didn't the BTs show up? Because the moon scared them off. Possibly. Right, who had packages? Right, we got some for the Phantom Smith. The data scientist as well. Oh, there's one for the observatory. Were there any chemicals here? Oh, resins, actually, he needs resins. A government base? God. Yes, we need chemicals for the Magellan. A level 2 PCC. I think that'll do. Oh, all we gotta do is get up this hill.
God damn, it's cold.
Right, we're gonna need our oxygen masks. Yeah, weird. I thought we were going to run into loads of BTs, but I guess that's just the way the game works. I've been into a few BT areas where they've just not been there at that moment in time. So it just depends on the weather. We got lucky, I suppose. A road near Hartman's lab? That's like the last road I built. It must just be starting to deteriorate. It's this heartbreaking. Oh, it's under 50%. Well, I mean, what do we do? It doesn't say how we can repair it, does it? Oh well. Level 1 PCC. Can't build zip lines with them. Right, so we'll stop off at the observatory, drop off these resins and this cargo. Maybe craft a new backpack cover. And we'll bomb it down the hill. I'm sure that these say you can carry one floating carrier with you when you use the zip line, but every time I've tried to do it, it said no. God, look how steep this is. There's no way you'd be able to walk up this. Just saying. Hashtag. Just saying. Okay, this is like nearly vertical. Stop and have a drink, Sam. We are crawling up this hill. Is it more efficient to do it this way with the hands out than doing it like that? I think so. Yeah, it's more efficient. Yeah, that's only for balance, holding the triggers. Oh, we made it! Oh, we can use the zip line. That's awesome, look at the floating carrier. Oh. This one's going to be the very loopy one. No, a curved one. And then we do a loopy one. We can actually delete one of these zip lines off the network that we don't need. Look at that! Oh, that is class. And then we just need to cruise down there. Well, that was very, very successful, I must say. This sight of this moon is a bit overwhelming. Right, and he's just down there, the phantom guy. Hiya, mate. Right, let's just firstly deposit some resins for you. This won't be worth much, but better than nothing.
Walking around here at night is no joke. Thanks for coming. Processing orders now. Well, hot damn, I thought this cargo was lost for good. I'll take excellent care of it. I'd like to share this with you. Hopefully you can make good use of it.
The stabilizer, a battery-powered balance recovery unit fitted with posture-correcting vernier thrusters. The unit will activate automatically to stabilize the user should they lose their balance. The stabilizer also contains its own battery, so equipping one will increase Sam's overall battery capacity. Nice. Yeah, we need all the extra bandwidth
I've
now.
been reviewing materials allocations. Made it so you can withdraw more for fabrication if you like.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Excellent.
The stabilizer is a device that can be attached to your backpack. When you lose your balance while carrying cargo in the field, it'll help you to regain control. In areas with uneven terrain where it's easy to slip, it's a very useful piece of gear. Though it's only now made its way here. You probably used one back in the UCA, so I'm guessing there's no need to sell you on it. Requires battery power though, so keep an eye on your charge level when you're running it. My way of thanking you for everything. Stay safe out there, man.
Yeah, he's a brave guy, right, being up here all on his own.
Well done.
Right, you don't have any orders. Might as well steal his chiral crystals. Yeah. I'm just thinking if this next guy's someone we need to do an extra quest for, maybe we should craft a new backpack cover now while we're here. Right, cargo management. Shotgun can go in the backpack. Well, the backpack cover's in good shape. The colour... Oh no, it seems alright now. Maybe it was the lighting or something. Alright. Should be reasonably straightforward. Alright.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Hope. Hey,
Oh, sorry, I cut the song off.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
I also missed an extra large container there.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I got another bit of lost cargo for them anyway. And as I said, I think you're better off bringing some of these things separately. I don't think the game allows you to do 2 stars. It just feels that way, because I've brought some massive collections of orders to people and I've never got a double star upgrade.
Hey, thanks.
Hello.
Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond.
Not really.
You're one hell of a guy, seriously. Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away. Some of the finest looking cargo I've ever seen. I'm happy. Happy Pappy. Good job finding this. Honestly, I'd already written it off as lost. There's no denying your incredible skill, and I really can't thank you enough. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral network.
Nice. A chiral shock cannon, useful against any type of enemy. A weapon that fires chiral particles at a special wavelength. Firing the cannon consumes chiral crystals. Don't like that. Although extremely noisy, the chiral particles can penetrate walls and knock human targets unconscious and inflict significant damage on BTs and mechs. The cannon's powerful recoil means it must be fixed in place before firing. So it's sort of like carrying around the tar cannon. Yep. How much bandwidth are we getting?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Still the same level.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knot, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies.
Like who?
Well, I'm familiar with the tar therapist, at least. He's researching potential applications of the stuff as a healing agent. While his specialty is medicine, he's also well-versed in various tar phenomena. If all that sounds interesting, it might be worth seeking him out.
Sure.
However, it doesn't seem like he's posted any urgent orders recently. So I'd say your best bet is to find cargo that didn't make it to him and try to deliver it to his shelter yourself.
Thank you,
It's
Die Hardman.
entirely possible he might be able to offer you things neither one of us can possibly imagine.
And your work?
I came here with the advance expedition, actually. Tagged along with this one researcher. I guess you could say we were like mentor and student.
Can't go anywhere without tripping over stranded cargo in these parts, you see. The stuff we found was like nothing we'd ever seen before. Invaluable materials for our scientific pursuits. So, when my mentor was about to leave for South Fort Knot, I realized that I wanted to stay put. I thought that if I got this place on the chiral network, I'd be able to share future discoveries made here much more easily. Moving forward, I expect that my efficiency will increase substantially, allowing me to be of greater use to you and others.
And the shot cannon seems very extreme.
It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies. It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it.
Nice.
Hell, this spectrum of chiral radiation is also proven to be effective against BTs. Its size does make it a touch unwieldy, but it's simply one of the most devastating ranged weapons there is. If you can get South Fort Knot onto the chiral network, I should be able to share the data for this invaluable technology with them. They've got some quality facilities of their own, you know. Bet they could use them to make you something even more impressive.
Thank you, friend.
Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed this on my own. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans. So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knot. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly, and should be considered extremely dangerous.
Right.
So if and when you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knot and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
It's got to be Higgs or Die Hardman himself, right? Right, so the tar therapist. It's probably this one. South Fort Knot, obviously here. That's probably a survivalist base. No. Looks like it might be a mine. I've no idea actually. Oh no, it could be any of these. This could be South Fort Knot. No, these look like I don't know. Hang on, let's just check the compass. Right, so this is going to be South Fort Knot then. There's a few pretty significant looking locations. Where's that going? Deliver to the adventurer. That's really awkward from here. I've not finished the zip lines over there yet. Oh no, that is South Fort Knot. That's a bomb. Alright, we are pretty close to the Magellan though. Let's just check our chiral bandwidth now that we've got him online. Not gone up that much. Right, so obviously we don't need this one, do we? So we can dismantle that one, I feel. Because these two link up. We just need to have a better way of getting to the adventurer, I feel. But that's fixed as soon as we need to get materials to this one. To get it within range of the observatory network. Right, so maybe before we go to South Fort Knot, we'll try and find this tar therapist. Try and find some cargo. So we might as well sort of trek back over, try and trek up here. And come back around to upgrade this. We need some special alloys and some chemicals. Oh, he does not have enough of either. Not even to upgrade a bloody zipline. We don't even have to upgrade this one. We can just upgrade this one. But... well, we can. It's a pretty mild incline, so we could go back up to the observatory. He's got enough alloys and chemicals. Get that upgraded. We can take the order from here that's for the adventurer. Yeah. Sounds good. Because we could do with a cheeky rest somewhere anyway. So we might take the zipline network back to F5. I think that sounds like a good plan. What materials do we need for this? Still need a lot of shit for that. Right, how many? So from the Phantom Smith, can't get much. From the observatory, we can get a decent amount of special alloys. Adventurer, nothing. Aeronautical engineer, nothing. Because we are quite isolated here until if we can build this trap layer, these two trap layers out, which we need like 2,500 resins and 1,200 alloys. Doesn't sound like much, but I mean, if we went back into this basin here, there were a lot of materials lurking down here. The Magellan's got a decent amount of alloys, but not enough resins. God, yeah, we're very cut off here until we build these two trap layers out. Then we've just got immediate access back to the road network. Yeah. Alright guys, we'll leave that one there. Hope you enjoyed this one. Really awesome sights across the ridges of the mountains, of the moon, of the skybox, of the clouds that we were above. Really beautiful sights. So we'll pick it up from here next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember everyone, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.